Fabian, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me here.
So we're here today to talk about your tech confession. What got you to this chair? I want to hear about your software-defined moment when you stopped thinking about hardware and started thinking about software first.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is when I was finishing school, I did an internship at a company. It was an IT company creating firewalls, Astaro within Germany. So I went there, I had some tech confession, being, I don't know, really kind of a nerd. You know, building up computers, doing all the stuff. So I did an internship in the quality assurance, and the task was to test and deploy the current version, figure out if a bug is still existing. And for that, I always needed to go to the data center, which was located 200 meters away from my office. So I get to the skateboard, went to the data center, installed something, built computers, and yeah, that was my really beginning when I finished school to work in the IT field. So I was at university then a few years later, and I must say I liked the job in the beginning to do this nerdy stuff all of the day, to walk around, spend your time in the data center. That was cool. But I mean, after 2 weeks, I got kind of illness. I got a cold from the air conditioning. I was building up computers, and I destroyed some CPUs. So it was really getting more and more disliking the whole hardware-related thing, being in a data center, getting around with assembling stuff.
Right.
And a few years later, after the internship, I went to university, and they were part of the VMware academic program, something like that. And that's where I saw vMotion for the first time. And I saw that the professor, he opened up a console, mounted an image, interacted with the computer, moved it away, shut down the physical hardware. So that was really my first touch point with any kind of VMware product. And that's where I saw, wait a sec, I could have missed all of the sickness in the old days. I would have not destroyed so many physical stuff if I had this technology in the past. So I learned more about VMware products. I became a VCP, VCI consultant, spread the message, and live the VMware the VMware portfolio nowadays.
That's very cool, and you're a vExpert as well, so you're
I'm a
plugged
vExpert,
in.
yeah. Definitely. So I really love the community. It's always VMworld is great, but the best thing about VMworld is really meeting all the other geeks and people, sitting at a blogger table, chatting with them, getting news, inside news about the new products, getting a feeling where the industry is heading to. So that's something I really enjoy.
So do you pull a lot of information from blogs online? Is that how you
definitely.
do research?
I think my main information is mostly from blogs, because there are probably 40 to 50 really good bloggers out there. There are 200 good bloggers like me probably, so I have a blog, but they're really 30, 40 that are really awesome. They work for the companies, you get insight and information, and that's something where I took a lot of knowledge in my past. So I think without all of the blogging, I would never become that good in my expertise as I am, or the expertise I got today. I wouldn't have it without all the bloggers.
And how do you pick and choose? Is it people that you meet here, or is just you do your own research
typically,
online?
I mean, the most famous one, you know them somehow, because typically you Google for a problem. That's how it ends up. You Google for a problem, you find a solution, and then that ends up all the time. I mean, if you're into Power CLI, you nearly every time ends up with Luke Dickens, who kind of solves all of the problems, and that's something where you know the person's better and better. You interact with them on Twitter, so you get the people on a virtual level, and yeah. That's how I get my information now. You follow all of them, you get the new information, you just read through it.
It's a tight-knit community, it's like a family.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, it's really great to meet the persons in person, especially, you know, I like, as a German, drink a beer from time to time. So we end up in the evening having a beer. Tonight, the vExpert reception. I've been there last year at the Pinball Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
That was a pretty awesome location. They had great food, they had some beer, and those old slot machines, no, not slot, but pinball.
Yeah.
Machines, that is really awesome.
It's fun, and it's a great opportunity to network as well.
I mean, definitely. I mean, for me, I'm too young to know those old machines, but you know, the other friends that are older, they feel reminded of their childhood.
So what are you excited about this year? There were a lot of fun announcements going out. What are you looking forward to most? I don't know, looking forward in general.
Yeah. Really excited about the announcement. I mean, they didn't mention in the keynote, but they had a lot of product releases that are upcoming. vSphere 6.7 U1, vSAN 6.7 U1. So the core products were maintained and received a great improvement. So I really enjoyed the new features in there. There's a lot going on in the Workspace ONE field. So I'm part of the UC Champion program, and I do a lot with the software-defined data center for sure, with the Horizon layer on top of it. The Workspace ONE field is something kind of new for me, and I'm still, waiting until it receives a specific maturity, but I got the feeling that we're getting there. So now the Windows 10 management is there, Workspace ONE Intelligence is delivering really cool insights and opportunities to automate deployment of or management of virtual desktops and physical desktops. So that is really, really something I look into it and look forward to it.
Well, great, Fabian. This has been excellent. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
Yeah, thank you. And if I can stay here, that's really comfortable. So
your spot now. Thank you.
Thank you.
When you're ready to make your tech confession, join us at techconfessionstheshow.com.